Yes, guys, welcome back to another episode here of Untagged. We're on episode 9 now. If you guys don't know what this is, I mean, I'm actually not accepting it at this point. You have to know what it is, but I'm going to give you a quick breakdown. This is the show where we talk about all of the recent hashtag games. We're now going to be talking about what's next for the tags since we have now finished our season officially. We're going to be talking unseen bits and also stuff that is going on in the world right now. Need you guys to do me a favor. Make sure you hit the subscribe button down below. And if you want to listen to the full extended cut of this podcast, you can check it out on all major platforms. And whilst you're there, give us a nice little review and a rating because it helps us out. But anyways, we're going to get straight into it. I've got PK to my right, as usual. And to his right, we got the main man, the star boy. I guess it's up for debate now these days, to be honest. But it is Harry Haysom in the building today. Can we get a round of applause, please? Welcome, Harry. How are you?
Yeah, no, I'm good, thanks. I'm not having the Starboy coming on.
No?
I'm not.
He's
I'm
been dethroned.
It gets like that,
Far
bro.
dethroned, yeah.
The Lannisters have taken his throne.
Bro, it gets like that, man. But yeah, you're good?
Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm good.
Good stuff. Well, we're going to jump straight into it then anyways. Let's talk about the game on the weekend. 0-0 versus Basildon. We could have made it 100 points. It's a little bit disappointing, but what was the game like for you guys? Obviously, Harry, you're now back from injury. You've been playing
I think he's still injured.
I'll let you guys talk. How did you find the game?
I was watching a lot of the game from the sideline and Jesus Christ, I've never seen Harry play so bad.
I had a good game for Basildon, but not for us. No. It wasn't one of my better games, no. But I don't think we played well as a team. I don't think we was up to our standards.
Why do you think that was?
No, he wants you to say it's because PK wasn't starting.
I think he's just ill. I think he's ill, yeah. No, I don't know what it was. It just felt like we took our foot off the gas a little bit.
The end.
Yeah.
Well, how did you find the pitch, bro? I was watching the game back in the edit, and like I'm watching the ball come this way, it bounces, and instead of bouncing like that, it goes. The ground was just, it looked mash.
Yeah, I was dribbling with my knees. I was dribbling with my knees.
Like doing the E-man dribble.
Yeah, the E-man dribble. Did you see one time E-man tried to turn? No, was that game? No, that was the last game. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah, mixed up. But yeah, I mean, I know obviously we didn't get the 100 points, but like, what was the feeling in the camp after the game? It was a bit...
relief.
Yeah.
I feel like everyone was just tired. Like I felt like everyone was just drained out. Like even when everyone's putting up the yellow tops here, the champion tops is like everyone's doing it slow. Everyone's just like, you know what, get me all over.
It's been a long year though, isn't it, bro?
It has. My body's broken now.
Yeah, that's what you're screaming.
Like if I get selected for TST, I don't know how I'm gonna do it, honestly. Right.
If you get selected, yeah. Okay, cool. So obviously we know the result was disappointing on Saturday. But if we look at our season as a whole, we've scored 101 goals.
Wow.
Unbeaten at home, by the way, crazy. And I have to say as well, just a quick little note, we shouldn't even have drawn at home. I think it's the one draw we did have, which was that Stowmarket game with that rogue offside call. We had the 21 win streak as well. It's honestly a great message to send out to anybody who's watching us, obviously, like online and putting a big statement out there, not just for people watching, but also for the leagues above that we're about to go into.
Send a message. Send a message. Yeah, London, Moscow.
Anywhere, bro. Anyone can get it here at hashtag. But I've got a few questions for you guys. So first of all, did you ever think we were gonna win the league?
I feel like I always had the thought in the back of my mind. I didn't want to believe it and get too ahead of ourselves, but I always knew that we could do.
Okay, because this is interesting, right? So PK, you've just joined us this year, but Harry was here last year when we finished 8th.
8th, yeah.
Yeah,
I think 8th, yeah.
So
you
think it's 7th? I might be wrong.
I remember the picture with the big 8 at the top. Man.
Okay, there you go. It's all right. We'll give you the benefit of the doubt. You weren't here. That's fine.
You're new.
So you thought you had an inkling that we would, right?
Yeah.
Based off, is that based off last season or?
Based off more towards the end of last season, how we sort of picked up the form and started performing then. Yeah.
And the signings.
Yeah, okay. It's okay. So
a few of the signings.
Okay, so you just come in now. You just come in this season. Did you think we were going to win it?
Well, when I spoke to Spencer, I thought we was going to win it. Then I came to training, I saw Harry Haysom kick a ball, and I'm thinking we was going to get relegated. Nah, I'm playing. Nah, you know what? After the Bury game, like pre-season, I was thinking, nah, you know what? Like I played in this league before. Like, we're going to go crazy. And then that Bury game, it was like 900 degrees. And I was thinking, nah, I'm not too sure about it. Then after that, I was like, you know what? Like, nah, we've got this. Like, our team's way too good.
And what were your thoughts when we started hitting the win streak and stuff as well? did it almost, if you had any doubts, did it start removing any doubts, or like what was the feeling, especially as players? Like it then becomes almost not an expectation, but there's an added element of pressure, right? Like, did you feel, okay, cool, the longer we continue, we got this in the bag, or is it more like, oh, we can't mess this up kind of thing?
I kind of felt like it was just never going to end.
Yeah,
like,
really?
I was going into every game thinking like, I don't care who they've got, like we're going to absolutely run them into the ground.
That's a mad mentality to have, though.
Like
that.
It was crazy at the time.
There's a fine line in it between like the complacency and like.
Definitely.
It started getting a bit annoying, you know. Like
Really?
It was not a challenge.
Yeah.
Like I look back and I just see Harry cruising. I look back, I see Tomo cruising, and it's just like, yeah, like we're all cruising. We're all on a yacht right now, in Dubai, Marina, 5 Palms.
Everyone enjoying themselves, bro.
Yeah.
So, like, what do you think was the reason behind like playing so well and winning the league? Was there any like standout factors, or was it like a few things?
Yeah, I think the first thing first is Larry's non-directional drills.
What was the saying? You got to go in this direction and this direction,
it's
but there's no direction.
but you can only go that way.
Yeah, Larry's non-directional drills. I feel like it was just we were so good at what we were doing, like, and we was drilled to do what we was doing. Like Keithy and the gaffer always made us like really practice getting the ball out wide and so forth. I don't want to give all our tactics away.
Yeah,
because Toby got in trouble for that, and a lot of people have been getting in trouble recently, and I don't want to be part of them.
That's good.
So I'm gonna watch what I'm gonna say.
Stay in line. That's the one. Stay in line. Okay, cool. I want a personal highlight from each of you from this season. Then. Okay. Go on,
I'd say my personal highlight obviously is the Whittam goal.
I knew he was gonna say that.
Was it the goal with the interview? I feel like the interview maybe more than the goal. Actually,
I think it's that game.
That
as
whole
a
game,
collective.
yeah.
It makes it more
that
iconic.
funny enough, my ex-girlfriend came to watch that game. Bless her soul, don't know where she's at right now. But she came to watch that game.
Wow.
And that was the first game. That was probably the first game she watched, and she sat on the. She said she sat on the chair number 17 because I wear number shirt 17.
That's crazy. That stinks.
And then you dropped
shit.
That
It
stinks.
stinks. But like,
and you dropped a Hall of Fame performance.
I dropped a Hall of Fame performance. I feel like when I have girls coming to watch me play, like I up it a notch. Like when my dad came to watch me play, I didn't up it for nothing. But when girls come, I really turn it up.
You have to,
Yeah,
Does it get like that?
it gets like that. You gotta turn it up, man. Because you can't be. You can't. Do you know what she said? I put it in the group though. She said, "You play like Mbappe." Because he worked. I swear to God, I put it in the group. I put it in the players group. I was literally in a taxi. We was coming back from. We went out to eat, and then I was with my ex, and she was like, "Oh yeah, like you play like Mbappe. You could win the World Cup."
Killy.
I don't know what stunk more, like sitting in 17 or that comment. Like, it was crazy.
Well, it's true though. I do play like Mbappe. You see, I got speed.
You look at everything that
Right.
came out of that game, like the goal and obviously the famous interview afterwards. I'd say it's a good day at the office now.
Yeah, it was.
Maybe you need to bell her up next season. Bring her down a couple.
Bring her
times.
back.
Bring her
Make
back.
sure
If
there's
you're
number
watching,
17.
I don't want you back.
Okay, cool. So one more question then. What's your thoughts on hashtag as a club? Obviously, Harry, you've been around. You started in the reserves. You both had different journeys. I'll go to you, Harry, first. What's your opinion on the club? Obviously, there's no gun to your head. You can say what you
No.
like, but
Like, I just think there's no one like it, and I don't think it can ever be recreated or copied. Like, I think it's just levels above anything else for so many reasons that like, there's too many to talk about, I think.
fair enough. And PK, obviously, you've come more from the outside. You have a lot more experience in comparison to Harry in
did I, yeah?
non-league.
I come from the outside, yeah. I thought we was a family.
You're in the family now,
If
but you
a
weren't in the
kid gets
family last year.
kid gets adopted, are you gonna say you're not? You just come from the outside? No, that's the kid. So
Yeah,
I
your
feel
kid
like
come from
I
the
feel like you,
outside.
I feel like you want to rephrase that.
No, we took you in, and now you're part of the family. Now you
again.
love us. So I want to know your thoughts on the club.
Now,
Obviously, and I want to know in comparison to like other places you've been as well.
I feel like the club's proper like is ran properly. Like I was a bit skeptical because obviously like the club being a YouTube club, I thought like it would have been like solely and revolved. That's like why I was so skeptical to sign, like, because I thought like I take pride in my football, like, so I thought the club would have been just like fixated on getting content and but like even like the club's just so concentrated and focused on winning. Even like some of the like crazy things that I do that actually come out to be good content, like it's not what the club actually want me to do. Like they're more concentrated on and fixated on like the actual football side of things. So I feel like that's good. And then obviously we've got you lot that like give us like great content to use, and obviously that's like man's job. Like so, me being able to like televise and put out everything that I want to do, in a high quality as well, it's just amazing. Like. Because usually when you're playing non-league, you get like them VEOs that look like CCTV
like, recorded from another stadium.
Bird, like what's it called again? An aerial bird's eye view. But yeah, man, it's proper 100 megapixel.
Is that why you decided to sign the 8-year deal?
I'm right now we're in talks. Me and Fabio Marazzini. Fabrizio Marana. Me and Fabrizio Marana are negotiating the 8-year deal right now. Spencer, call my phone.
Call me, bro. Okay, cool. So obviously it's been a great season. So now we're gonna look at some stats, right? I'm gonna read some out to you guys, but obviously before we get into them, got a couple. Obviously we got a shout out as well.
Can I do a disclaimer before we go into stats? I'm not really a stats man. Check my performances, check the 90 minutes. I really be running the game.
Okay, cool. Okay, so I want you guys to do I'm going to ask you a couple of questions actually. Can you guys tell me who has played the most games this season?
Mike Waldridge.
Pedro.
Ooh.
Pedro played the most games.
I swear.
Pedro, concentrate, bro. Come on, man.
No.
Pedro was injured with his arm. Pedro had this spell where
Matty missed a few games. It's between Pedro, Max, and Matty. Obviously, Max missed a few recently.
Well, I'll tell you, one of you is right. And
Matty.
it is actually PK.
Yeah. Definitely Matty.
Matty's played 41 games this season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Left and right back as well.
Yeah, left and right back. Okay, this one's obvious, but who is the top goal scorer this season?
Alex
Teniola.
Teniola.
Because it's Teniola time. And most assists?
Toby. Is it
Very
not?
good. Actually, before we actually go on to that, okay, so it's 80 top goal scorer, Toby, most assists. What's their total? Let me see if you guys know stats.
I think
so how many goals has AT got?
I know what AT's got.
Okay, so both. So you both know what AT's got, yeah?
Yeah.
I want you to say it both at the same time, so there's no cheating. Go on.
Cool.
I'm gonna count you in. 3, 2, 1.
17.
Good. PK, that's your number as well.
He's got 17 goals.
17 goals.
18 scored 17 goals. We're playing in a farmers league for real. 18 got 17 goals. Damn.
But
That's
you
your number,
you
bro.
think you can score the same amount?
If I was playing up top, I'd score 17 goals easily. Maybe times that by 100.
Okay, right. So then how many assists does Toby have? Get the number in your head.
I know it, yeah.
Yeah?
I think I know it.
I know, Scooby.
Okay.
I'm just going to give a random
Got your number?
guess. Yeah.
Okay, we'll go again. 3, 2, 1.
16.
No, you're both wrong.
Oh.
19.
90.
19 assists,
it?
yeah. Crazy.
He's not even a creative player, though.
Wow.
Jesus Christ. These
No
guys.
You can't argue with stats, guys.
No comment.
These
That's
guys,
so
how
low.
they get these? You know what it is? I would have had a lot more goals if Toby was finishing his dinner. I assist Toby a lot, but he doesn't like to finish. When it's me, he doesn't want to score. If it's someone else, he'll score, but when it's me, he doesn't like to score.
On that though, as well, I think it's the same. Everyone has the same problem. Like Toby, I think Toby's got 30 goal contributions this season, right?
30
He's got 19 assists and 11 goals, right?
What season?
I think a lot. I've seen it. Obviously, I'm watching the edit, right? I edit every video. If a lot more of the chances were put away, he could easily be on like 40, 45
Yeah,
goal
he's
contributions
missed
as well.
some sitters this season.
Yeah, it's the same way he's missing sitters from you, other people are missing sitters from him. So
I
it's
feel
all
like
just...
next episode we need to do a compilation of Toby sitters that he's missed. But we might need to make that episode 9 hours.
We'll bring it back on and we'll let him watch it as well. Okay, cool. So did you also know as well that this season we had a win percentage of 84%?
Wow,
That's crazy.
That is decent.
crazy.
Isn't it?
What do teams usually have?
I couldn't tell you, but
42%. Wow.
42.
Yeah.
That's less than half.
Yeah,
That's
you can't win all your games.
To be fair as well, if you look at the league table, like compared to last year, I think last year they lost like 7 or 8 games.
Yeah.
We only lost 4 this season.
Well, they finished on 80 points. or
Yeah.
something.
Like-
Crazy. Whoever won the league last year.
Finished on 80 points.
80 points.
Yeah.
Wow, and we finished on what?
98.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do you feel like that means there was a mad difference within the league, or like the top team were just considerably better? What
think
do you think? Like, what do you think the difference in the league has been this season to last season?
That's a good question, you know.
That is a good question.
I might have to be a producer.
I think it could be. I think for us, it's the run.
Yeah.
The run.
That's not the question I asked.
That's not
I'll
normal.
ask you the question again.
Go on.
Because obviously English is your seventh language.
Yeah.
Is there a difference between the league this season and last season?
Think about it, right? So we had Canvey, Averley last year who were up there. Who are the other, like...
It was similar playoff teams.
I feel like, I feel like maybe there's more worse teams than there was last year.
I was going to say the gap between sort of like the top two is bigger compared to last year.
Yeah, because literally for time it was just literally us and Sudbury, and then like there's this weird like gap, and then there's the guys fighting for like playoffs.
Third, fourth, and
like that's
there was like a
I'd say
20-point gap between second and third at one point.
Yeah,
is it? Yeah,
that's bonkers,
sure,
bro. That's bonkers. Anyways,
crazy.
Into guessing some more stats. Then, who had the highest win percentage out of the two of you?
Probably Harry because he was injured.
Yeah, I'd probably say.
Do you want to put a percentage on it? I'll let you guess. I'll give you some leniency.
78, I'll say.
Okay. So you think your win percentage is 78?
Yeah. Humble.
Okay. What do you think your win percentage is?
66, 69, my favourite number.
If you said 66, I would have said, oh, you were close at 10. It was actually 76, and yours is 85. 85, that's pretty high.
So that means when Greg is not playing and you're playing, we win more games.
Stats don't lie.
You said it.
Greg, you'll get your P45 in the post.
Who's got the most player of the matches this season?
Jermaine.
Yeah, it's got to be Jermaine.
Okay, I'll tell you you're right. Any guesses on how many he's got?
6.
I was going to say 8.
In between, 7.
7.
Yeah,
right.
7.
Yeah.
And finally, who lost the most games this season?
Jesus Christ.
Matty Waldridge, because he's played the most.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That makes sense.
Really? You both say it. And how many do you think he's lost?
All the games that we've lost.
Every single one, yeah.
So
Well, I'll tell you, he's lost the most games.
About 8.
And he's sitting right next to me.
more than me.
Yeah, bro. It's you. You've lost the most games. You and Pedro, actually.
I've lost the most games.
Yeah, bro.
But Matty Waldridge has played in every game that I've lost. No?
He didn't play the Canvey game that we lost, the cup game. I remember that one.
Yeah, them games don't count though.
It does.
You
Someone
can't
stinks
cup.
in it.
Yeah, can you smell it?
We
Someone's
lost 4
farted.
games in the league, and you've lost 8 games.
Does that even make
Did
sense?
you play in all 4 cup games?
Yes.
Yeah.
All 4 cup games?
Yes.
That's
What
the
do you mean
thing,
it doesn't
though.
make sense?
Players like me, they played in the cup games to help the younger players that Harry Haysom and that.
I didn't play in
I mean, he was playing
Most
right
of the
back
cup
at one,
games.
in one of them. He was playing right
Well, yeah, I was playing right back in one of the cup games.
back. Yeah, that's-
Did I get man of the match that game? Of course not,
Dunno.
because people don't want to vote for me.
Hey.
I've been robbed from a lot of man of the matches. I'll say,
Take it up with the co-commentators, bro, at the game.
nah, I don't want to.
Yeah, see.
I'm an advocate for defenders don't get enough
That's
recognition.
true. Yeah.
So what,
Something about
when you're doing comms, do you always pick a defender then? Now you always pick Jermaine because they're in a group chat. Him, Jermaine, you.
Me?
If he picks me, I'll pick him. That's
That's what it is. If you pick me, yeah, I'm gonna pick you next week, innit?
We'll add you in the group chat if you want, bro.
Nah, it's cool, man. You had the whole season. You lot didn't want to add me.
Okay, cool. So we've now got some clips to run you for some big moments and goals from this season for us to talk about just for a little bit. Also, as well, guys, if you are watching this if you are listening to this on the audio platforms, you can watch these clips over on the #United Extra channel. LP, run the clips.
This one here was touch tackle galore.
Oh, yeah, I don't know how you didn't get tackled, bro.
I think you
whole
lot have
play.
missed some of the bits out. It was like
Yeah,
7
it was
times.
too long, bro. You got tackled too many times and don't know how you kept it. But that was a sick moment as well. I was nearly like in the change room already going, oh, we dropped points, man. For God's sake. In front of all the Grays guys. I watched that goal go in and I lost my voice.
Guy, you should have seen the Grays guys.
Yeah,
Guy
I was gonna say
mad.
that. I think it's the 5.
Yeah, I just watched that clip about 15 minutes ago. Honestly, he's
goes-
proper having a go at
he
his
goes
whole team. Like,
crazy.
he was talking about you, PK.
Yeah.
He's like, someone just put a tackle in. He was
He was
going
going
mad.
berserk.
I think
don't
he was
blame
asking
him,
how
man.
is he dribbling with his knees on a 4G, but something like that.
Yeah,
That's a great take as well from AT. Fair
Great
play.
take. He loves a good old bicycle kick.
Fair
He
play.
man on
And
the
this
floor
goal,
again.
I love this goal, man. Look, off balance, little fake, bang.
Yeah,
Didn't-
Toby's got a great
Yeah.
strike, to be fair.
That was
He's
when
got
I
such
that was
a
when I
good
started
strike.
seeing Toby in his prime. I thought, you know what, this guy means business this year, you know, because the
Oh,
old
man.
Toby wouldn't even hit that. He'd try something, I don't know, or the shot would dribble along the floor, but he's hit that so hard, so much conviction, and the
Man on
E-man,
his arse.
He's just
again.
landed on his
All
ass
the
like he thinks he's
time.
on a trampoline. He's gonna do a double spike.
so unorthodox. But look at that angle as well. I mean,
Keeper.
Yeah,
Yeah,
keeper's
keeper
done
not
him
sure.
a favour.
Absolutely. Oh, he was on Love Island, weren't you?
no, it's a great goal, man. It's a
Nah,
great
it's a
goal.
very good goal. I couldn't dream of doing something like that.
Hey,
yeah,
there we
there
go.
he is. What a touch, by the way. I ain't seen
Sells
this.
him.
I ain't seen this goal all morning.
E. Yeah, good finish as well.
No,
Kept your composure, nice.
If I'm in that back four, I'm fuming.
I think I did.
I'm fuming.
The only person that didn't get it, I think, was the right back. No, or
Yeah.
did they all get it?
Well, I think definitely the two centre halves.
It's a little chop inside.
The left back got sold as well.
Bro, look, he just
There's
took out
one,
one skill move. Look,
Two.
Ugh.
Oh.
Everyone just stands and
Look how,
watches.
that's like one of them Messi compilations when they've got like 8 man around.
yeah, if there's a still,
It's a Messi compilation.
there's a still. You get that still image, bro. There's a PK bare man around him. Yeah, that was a good finish though.
Slotted it, man. It's all about composure, really.
And once again, keeper doing another favour. That was what I
Keep a
This
dive
one.
before I even shot.
was. Dived twice.
This one here, E-man, you have to say, yeah, look, how has E-man pulled this off? Look, finesse job.
Finesse.
Yeah.
And the celebration as well. He loves
You
it.
think he's a good player. If you look at his celebrations, you'll think he's half a decent player.
He absolutely loves it, man. When I saw it fly in, I was standing on the right-hand side, and it went so high.
I was giggling when he went in. I was like, no way, Eman's scoring this and I can't score.
Finesse the body.
He opened up so well, though.
That was nice, bro. And this one as well. I can't lie. This one is controversial. When I watched this going, I was waiting for it to be disallowed. But look, he's on a man's shoulders, bro. Yeah. Greg Halford getting up like a salmon, bro. We love to see it.
Salamandeku.
And that was to go 3-2 up as well after like we gave up the 2-0 lead. So
And then I won us a penalty that game, innit?
yeah,
Breakdancing.
Booker T, spin on me Rooney. But bro, look, he literally
Jermaine dug that out. That's the second cross now
at that
Jermaine has
bang.
been dug out from.
The thing is, none of the defenders complain.
I think that helped as well.
I think if they start moaning, then the ref might.
Maybe
Yeah, but-
Greg just has great hang time. Call
He
him
looks
Michael
like he's going to
Jordan.
fall
Look,
as well.
ready? Look. Yeah, look, he heads it whilst he's
hand
on the
up.
way down, bro. Whilst he's on the way down. And this one, I was on comms this one.
This
And
one's
all I had
crazy.
to say was that was cold. Look at that, bruv.
Scorpion kick.
That is a joke. Scorpion kick.
What's it called?
That's a scissor kick.
Yeah, scissor kick.
Scorpion's the one where you put your leg at the back.
My bad. Scissor kick.
Like
that
he
was
just
a
didn't
great
even
finish
he
still.
didn't even change like his momentum or nothing. It was just all so fluent. Like,
I think that's when his
so
agent
easy.
told him he needs to get 10 more goals to get a move or something. Because he just started scoring every single week after that.
And this was the debut. No, bro, it was the banana shoes, bruv.
Banana
This was
shoes.
the
Well,
debut of the banana crepes.
2.0s. And
Bro.
I got a pre-assist for that one, yeah? I didn't even realise.
Update
Yeah,
the
man.
stats.
Update the stats, bro. Come
Press
on.
F5.
The best bit's cut out though is at the end when Jermaine's celebrating, he falls over. And I don't think anyone catches it.
Why have I not seen that? I don't know. Oh, and this
Tomo's
is
goal.
yeah.
What a
that
finish.
Look how many people are celebrating. Tomo celebrating.
But look, I thought it was
Tomo
him.
celebrating.
I was commentating this. I was
He's
like,
all
it's
right to
Tomo.
his old man. And the other day, yeah, so listen to this. So the other day, I'm like to Tomo, oh, it looks like your old man's crying. He's like, nah, it's just his wrinkles.
I can't see the wrinkles in that video, but I thought he scored that goal, bro. He ran so far and he was so quick out of that huddle of all you lot that was celebrating. I was like, oh, it's just Tomo Anderson.
That's unreal to not touch it and do that whole celebration.
Yeah.
is
Bro, I gave him
unbelievable.
man of the
It's
match off that as well, you know.
It's vile. He's not, Tomo's a nasty person. He just wanted a ball and a nasty piece of work.
Nasty piece of work.
Look at that. Absolutely. He's not even near it.
Nowhere near
Oh,
it.
what a guy. What a guy. Just ran off.
I feel like
Ollie
all-
wanted to celebrate as well. Look at Ollie.
All of our celebrations are just so crazy.
I think everyone should get a +1 on their goals for that.
Do you not think something happens in every single one of our celebrations though? Like
Something-
even watching that one, like you've got Matty in a headlock with
Yeah.
hands all over the place. Like.
Hands on the back.
Yeah, I don't want to
We
talk
was
about it.
literally we was both like wrestling whilst the goal. Like we were just basically doing our own thing. John Cena. It was
Matty is
WrestleMania.
John Cena part 2.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So also this week as well, the women have now been crowned champions of the FA Women's National League Division 1 South East after beating QPR 4-1. And now
Sammy's
they go.
my goat, you know. Sammy's my goat.
Yep.
My goat.
And now they go into the FA Women's National League Premier Division. So a bit similar to us, where we've gone from North to Prem. They've gone from South East to Prem. But they're obviously now in step 3, same as us. But with them, they're now only 2 promotions away from the highest level of women's football, which is crazy. So
That is crazy.
to the ladies for your
Definitely.
performance
Big 'em
over
up,
the
man.
whole season. Congratulations. Double champs. Talk to us nicely.
Talk
Come
to us
on.
nicely.
And now I've got some stats for you guys as well. They only drew once and lost once the entire season. Any guesses on how many goals they scored? I will give you a hint.
201. Like,
Say,
They always
Oh,
scoring.
you know
100 a
anyway. I was
game,
gonna. My
100 a
hint
game.
to you was they've scored more goals than us this
yeah,
season.
in
But
one game probably.
let's see who gets the closest. What are we saying?
okay, 142.
176.
Jesus. All right. 176.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Is that,
They
is that
scored
too much?
112, guys.
112.
176 goals.
I feel like every
Are
week
we
I've been
seeing
winning
that?
like 9.
Yeah, they always
Okay.
they
Okay,
always
that
just
makes
hammering.
sense.
And we've
teams.
only scored like 10 goals there.
Do you know what? It's a compliment. It means you know that they're they bag goals.
Yeah, they score goals.
You said Sammy Rowland, yeah, that's your
Yeah,
G.
my
Yeah.
goat.
She played 23 and scored 37 this season. She's
That's
the top
crazy.
goal scorer in
Better than
women's.
AT, I'm telling you.
Bring her in.
That's what I'm saying.
Bring
Swap
swap
deal.
deal.
Swap deal, yeah.
They'll get relegated if they swap. No, 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 not a good
18 scoring
idea.
goals in that league.
She's the top goal scorer in the Women's FA Cup as well, and she's going to Wembley to get her prize. So, like, you know, they do like the presentation for the trophy. Like,
Yeah.
she's gonna. That means she'll be on TV.
Yeah,
Like,
that's unreal.
that is a crazy,
That's
crazy achievement. And also, we got Super Grace Gillard, skipper. She
Skipper.
played 30 goals from centre back and scored 22 times.
I feel like her and Lou are both our skippers. Yeah.
yeah,
yeah, they do wear the armband.
Yeah.
that is factual, PK.
Yeah.
Anything
Thanks
else?
to PK.
Nah, Thanks
No,
to
that's
PK,
it.
that's it.
That's it.
Back to you, Alan, in the gantry.
22 goals from centre back, Haysom.
That's
What are we
crazy.
saying?
That is crazy. That's
You can learn
tough.
a thing or
You
two.
know what I mean? I
might have
think,
to come down
bro,
and watch a
get
few games, get a notepad
get the
out,
notebook out.
We're there on
That is
Sunday.
tough.
Are you going on Sunday?
Yeah, no, I'm there Sunday.
Yeah, we're there on Sunday.
Good stuff.
Definitely there.
But yeah, obviously it's sick to have a double promotion as well. They've done so well. They are going to be at home as well, lifting the trophy on Sunday. Averley, 3 p.m. Be there or be triangle. And that's also a shout out for any of you guys that are listening to this as well. If you want to go and watch the hashtag ladies, lift
We will
that
be
trophy.
there. The boys will be there.
The boys will be there as well. I'm actually, John, I'm not even going to spoil it. I'm not even going to, I'm not going to spoil it.
I
Just
don't
be
know.
there. Just be there. Averley, 3 p.m. That's it. Be there. Okay, cool. It's also going to be live streams as well for members. We got you guys. And obviously I told both of you to keep it quiet, but I'm in a good mood, so I'll let the people
You
know.
didn't tell us. Spencer told us. Let's get it right. Spencer told us to be
I
quiet.
picked the team.
Oh, you picked the team.
I
yeah?
picked the team
For TST.
because you guys are going to TST in America. Congratulations!
Oh my god! Wow!
I didn't know this.
Wow! I didn't know. Wow!
So
What's the criteria to go TST then? Length, girth, width.
I mean, if we're looking at the three of us, I'd say all of the above.
Oh yeah.
Oh, 100%.
You can bad physiques.
Drop
That's
me
what
out
that's
of
what they're asking for. Bad physiques. We got one of the us two got us
of the
two.
worst bodies
That
in
means
football.
E-man must be going as
Oh,
well. Then.
E-man's
If
got
it's bad physiques, E-man's going. AT maybe.
Yeah.
Well,
Phelps
we,
Phelps
gotta
can't
be.
go then. That
we
means Phelps
don't
can't
know.
go.
We don't know about the rest of the squad yet. That will be announced on Saturday. We're
But
going to
we're
be
going
recording a
TST.
video after this. Actually, after we film this,
Bad body,
Debs is
actually.
coming in, Spencer's coming in. They're going to film a video announcing.
They're
the
coming in
full
today.
Squad. Yeah.
I need to leave early.
After the comments we've made,
They're
we're
going
going
to
to
announce the full squad that are going to TST.
Yeah.
But the name's confirmed. Obviously, we've got you two. We've got Toby as well. We've got the goalkeeper, Alexis Jr., who goes by King Jr. on like TikTok and all socials and stuff. And obviously, we've got Jack Downer, aka Street Panner. I'm
My
sure
guy.
you both know him pretty well.
Know him
I'm
well,
sure he's
yeah.
done you
You know
both
him
in.
well, yeah.
Well, no, as in.
Oh, yeah. You
Megan
know
us in
Meg you
training,
well, yeah.
He done you as well, bro. He left you
Yeah,
in that
but me
goal.
and him
bro.
we got an agreement.
Oh, you got
We
an
had
agreement. Yeah.
But yeah, TST. We're in Carolina.
North Carolina.
Is
yeah,
it gonna
man.
be hot there?
I don't know. I haven't looked at the
Carolina. That's how they speak in Carolina.
weather. North Carolina.
Yeah, it's close to Alabama and Massachusetts.
You like Alabama?
That's a what?
Massachusetts.
You like Alabama?
I love Alabama.
Sweet.
Alabama.
Is that what you're into, yeah?
Yeah, me
I
and
didn't know
Trevor.
that was what you're on.
Trevor from GTA.
You and Trevor.
I'm gonna go to his house.
Right, before we get too carried away then and we start getting into it, just to explain what TST is for those who don't know at home, it is literally the soccer tournament. That's what it stands for. It is a 7-a-side tournament that Hashtag are going to be participating in, and the winner gets $1 million.
Say it
1
again.
million. Now, I don't know
Say
what the
it
current exchange rate is right now, but at one point it was pretty close, innit, to pounds.
Yeah.
So,
Well, let me just look. That equates to 998,000 kilograms.
cool. Not official, but there's a rough ballpark amount. 998,000 kilometer balls. And
I didn't say boost.
Booze.
I said grams.
grams, that's what I said. And obviously some of the teams as well that we've got in there. There's some pretty big names. We've got Borussia Dortmund. We've got Wrexham, which we just mentioned. We've got Wolves as well from the Premier League. Clint Dempsey's team. Jimmy Conrad's team. Castro's also going to have a team. And
Fidel Castro.
Whoa. No, not
Fidel Castro's got a team.
not Fidel
Straight from
Castro.
Cuba.
No. The
Lord.
Castro from Mexico. Castro, the FIFA streamer. Our guy. He,
guy that
came,
came
he
to our
was
game,
he
yeah.
literally commentated.
Oh,
with
that
Spain.
Castro.
Yes.
Oh, I thought you were talking
Yes.
about Fidel.
No, not Fidel
Fidel.
Castro.
I'm thinking
Definitely
Fidel.
not
I thought you was
Fidel.
in Guantanamo Bay.
So yeah, it's a 7-a-side tournament.
You
and
forgot the
it's-
most important team, the team that he's looking forward to playing.
Who?
The USA ex-women's team. He said he's willing to get touched tight.
Yeah, Harry,
I don't
you're
get touched
moving
that.
bad, bro. Relax.
I don't get touched that.
Relax. You're not on the plane yet, fella. Chill out. Yeah. So I'm going to let you guys know the rules, right? I'll give you a little bit of a breakdown. So obviously it's going to be very different. It's a 7-a-side tournament, but every game that you play has to end on a goal. So the game will be timed, I believe. And let's say at the end of the time, the game is 5-3, right? The target score to finish the game will be 1 above whoever is has scored the highest amount of goals. So if it's 5-3, the game has to end on 6 goals. So then the team who's got 5 have to score 1 to win, or the team who've got 3 have to score 3 to win. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I get it. I get
Yeah, you with me?
And then what? So let's say the game goes on for like 90 minutes after then.
Okay, so good question. Every 5 minutes after the time period is done is called, we've done something similar in the past with like the Wembley Cups, right? It's called man down. So every 5 minutes, a player is taken off the team. So then
Which team?
both teams. So then
Okay.
it becomes 6v6. And then if no one scores or finishes the game or reaches that target score, it then becomes 5v5, 4v4,
Bet you any
3v3,
money Gaffer
2v2.
sacrifices you every time first.
Hey. So,
Defense wins titles, mate. You can't take a defender off.
Yeah, winning a
so what are you going to do? Defend until it's 1v1 and then you're in goal as well.
So if someone's winning 12-1
Yeah.
and it gets to that end of the time,
Yeah.
the other team still has a chance to win
Yeah.
13-12.
Yeah.
Nah, that's crazy.
I think it's good.
That
It
is
gives
good, but that's-
there's a chance for a very sick
So
storyline.
you could be 12-1
silly.
up and then still lose.
Yeah.
After the time's finished.
Yeah.
That is
Yeah,
silly.
that's-
That's tiring. I need to get fit for TST.
Yeah, same,
we
man.
got
Dev's
some
giving me
gym
that call
workouts.
up, bro.
Well, you're going TST?
Yeah, of course I am, bro.
Oh, sweet.
Playing.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're going to have some crazy content out there, by the way. We're going to really listen to some crazy content.
Got to.
It should be good. Obviously, you guys should make sure you're following our social platforms to be following us on that journey. I think it's going to be good fun. We're going out there for about 5-6 days, and I think I'm going to enjoy myself.
First time going to America?
No, but first time going North Carolina.
Have you been to America before?
Nah, first time.
Never been to America?
Never been to America.
Crazy.
No. First time.
America! Yeah! Coming again to save the day, yeah! You not heard that song?
I don't know that
You
one.
don't know that one. You lot not cultured, bro.
That sounds like a song that Neil made.
Great age!
Superb age.
Right then. Okay, moving on from TST, let's get into comments. Haysum, I don't know if you watch Untagged,
I've
don't
watched
you?
a few, yeah, I've
Good
watched a
you.
few.
So what we're about to do?
He's watched
You're
all of
about
them.
to show 3 comments and you got to choose the real one.
He's watched
Oi!
all of them.
Oi!
I support the boys.
When I signed
I like
and
that.
came
I
into
support the
training, he's like, yeah, big fan of yours. I was like, oh, sir, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Swear down.
I was like, yeah, I watch all your stuff.
Okay, cool then. So we got 3 comments. We need to find the real one. Let's see what James has cooked up for us this week.
I said
boy.
PK's lost more teeth than playoffs.
Hold on. Pause. Let me read them out. Stop reacting. King Joe says PK without a gut walks into League 2. We've got, I don't even want to, Mr. Wicks. Mr. Wicks says Harry Haysom is the type of guy who loves Snapchat and has a snap score of over 1 million. And HB
crazy.
Football Analysis says PK's lost more teeth than playoffs.
Well, I've definitely read PK without a gut walks into League 2, and that's probably wrong. I reckon I go into the Bundesliga without a gut.
Right, Haysom, I need you to do me a favour. Get your phone out right now and tell me what your snap score is. Because if it's over 1 million,
Surely not.
No, it's nowhere near it. I've had this since I was in like year 7.
So that tells you already it's going to be high, bro.
No,
that tells me already
it's
gonna
only
be
400,
high.
but that's like since
Wait,
year
no,
7.
well, don't
400K.
say like that. 400 what?
1,000, yeah.
Okay.
Since year 7, that's a long time.
That's a long time.
What's yours?
What's my one,
40.
bro?
I'm on 40K.
Yeah, how many snaps have you had?
I've had this is a new snap.
This
I've had
is
this.
a new
I've
one,
had this snap for about a year.
I think the top one,
I think the top one as well.
without a gut.
I don't think it was without a gut though. He's changed it right, and I think PK without a belly. It was PK without a belly. It was. That's what it was.
No, I'm going top still. I'm sticking.
I-
Top one was what fake.
Is real.
I've
It's
stuck
real.
it in. Yeah.
Them
Nice
two.
on you.
I'm telling you that HB Football Analysis is real. But
Okay, so that's what you're saying.
I'm by myself here. I'm here.
Yeah,
but
okay,
alone.
fine.
I'm,
So it's-
I'm
we'll
home
go-
alone.
Okay, cool.
Oh,
So
well,
2v1. I'm
cool,
going
cool,
top
cool.
one. You're going bottom right, yeah? So you're going PK's lost more teeth than playoffs. Me and Harry are going with PK without a gut walks into League 2.
Mm-hmm.
Go for it. Yeah, we're locking it in, yeah?
The real
Cool.
comment is PK's. No, I'm only joking. PK without a gut walks into League 2, but the PK's lost more teeth than playoffs has been paraphrased. It was PK's lost more playoffs than teeth.
Ooh. See?
Yeah,
Not
I
reading
got-
your comments properly.
I got it right.
What? What?
Huh?
Huh?
I never knew that.
What?
What?
So, guys, that is going to be the end of this episode. I hope you've enjoyed it. Let us know what you think of this episode and also Untagged as a whole down below in the comment section. Head over to all major audio platforms. Leave us a rating and review. That would be very helpful. PK doing his sign language as usual. But, guys, also as well, the content does not stop here. I have to stress this. Although the season is over, we've still got loads of stuff to bring you guys. We've got the awards, which are going to be filming soon. I'm not going to give you a date in case any of you try to find out where it is. And also we've got content from TST, which is not just going to be on the YouTube channel, but also across our socials as well. So make sure you follow us over there. I can't say see you in the next game because we're not going to. So yeah, that's about it, guys. Thank you for joining me, PK. What are you doing?
Hi, you're just talking to a friend of mine.
Okay. Well, thank you guys for coming on today. Haysom, it's been a pleasure, my friend. You
Been a
enjoyed
pleasure.
yourself?
Yeah.
Pleasure's
stuff.
been all mine. Pleasure's been all mine. Thank you for sharing the seats with me, boys.
Anytime.
say.
Anytime.
Content doesn't finish. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. See you next week. Bless ya.